So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the adfartech Venture podcast, and I'm your host Sonal Shah. And today it's my absolute pleasure to welcome a dynamic individual whose journey is in the realm of entrepreneurship, community building, and growth strategy, has left an indelible mark in the industry. So, today we have the privilege of hosting none other than the Prerna Prasad. So Prerna is not just a co-founder or a community builder and a growth manager. She is also the visionary who seamlessly navigate the intricate landscape of brand building, product management, and innovative thinking. She has a very good expertise in digital marketing, user design experience, product management, and perseverance in the professional area. So her journey is not just confined to the corporate boardroom, but she is also the co-founder and program director of a ProductMe, thriving community digital product enthusiasts in the Middle East. So, Prerna, as we delve into the conversation, so let's unravel the insight, experience, and wisdom she brings to the table. So, dear audience, join me in extending a warm welcome to a thought leader, creative strategist, and an entrepreneur extraordinary, Prerna Prasad. So, Prerna, welcome to the podcast, and thank you so much for joining us today. So not only we at adfartech Venture, but also our audience will be very thankful to you to be here with us and sharing your expertise with us. So thank you so much and welcome to this show. So Prerna, I would like you to, ask you about your journey, what is your introductions and what your organization as a ProductMe is doing. So Prerna, please welcome to the show and give brief about yourself. So Prerna, the stage is yours now.
Hi, Sonal. Thank you so much for a warm welcome. It's really nice to listen to somebody else explain what I do. Uh, because
Pleasure.
because I can never honestly give a proper or a straight answer as to what I
Okay.
do. Now, if you actually look at my experience, I have worked in multiple roles and I never fit one box.
That's
Um,
good.
so I started my career as a graphic designer. Like education and all that is in design. Ex- is in design.
Okay.
Um, Over time, I've transitioned from a graphic designer to an interaction designer to worked in advertising and events, uh, client management.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic, I stumbled upon
Okay.
or product management, and
Okay.
it kind of got me curious. Did a course in product management, was trying to find a job, and one thing led to the other. I wanted to meet people in the region who are in the product space. uh, what started off as a coffee meetup today is what we know is Product Me. So Product Me is a community for anybody in the digital product space, and if you're based specifically in the Middle East,
Right.
we cater to networking events or upskilling in for professionals in this region.
Okay.
What else? We have in-person events every month, which
Mm-hmm.
happen in Dubai, and we're looking to expand further. Product Me as a brand. We are three co-founders, all female-driven.
Oh, that's a great.
All is a
That's a great.
yes, yeah. So that's one thing about Product Me, which we are all female. We are all regular working people who found a
Yes.
pain point,
Okay.
where
Yes.
it is important to network, right? Everybody
Yes.
knows that,
Yes.
regardless which industry, what profession you
Correct.
do.
Yes.
And that started off as a coffee meetup,
Mm.
which was in November 2021. So it marks 2 years since we started. We did
Wonderful.
we did like 10 events, and we started seeing the community is growing, and that's
Yes.
one thing leading to the other, and we grew to what, a 600 plus member community now.
Oh my God. Very
just
powerful.
just Dubai based, I mean, just UAE based.
Great, great, great. So thank you so much, Prerna, for these wonderful introductions and, identifying the thought and, working and implementing this thought is a really, impactful journey you had. And the main thing that you said is you are a three woman entrepreneur and they are working full time, and that too, in these era and in these trains. So it's a truly inspiring. So you are leading the full role in the entrepreneurships and community building. So that's
Yes.
wonderful to know. That's a wonderful to know. So before we jump into today's episode, I also wanted to express my gratitude to our incredible audience, because of them we are here. Their
Mhm.
curiosity and passion for tech make this journey worthwhile. So before we go to the direct question and answer sessions, I would like to thank you to the guests, as well as my incredible audience and the subscriber who are already there. So, Prerna, before we dive into the heart of the discussions, I would also like to introduce about myself and my organization, that is adfartech Venture. So,
Would love
as I
to. Yeah.
said, so as I said, I am a Sonar Shah and your host for this show at adfartech Venture. As an organizations, if I would like to say, at Fartech Venture is an IT and tech platform, and we are focusing on IT solutions, IT resources, recruitments, and this kind of a tech audio podcast. So we have vendor alliances with the 50 plus tech partners, including SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Pega, OutSystems, Appians, and Salesforce, Cloudera, Informatica, and many such more. And we provide the solutions about ERP, application development, data and AIML, blockchain, cloud, managed service, UX, UI testing, and cybersecurity. And the major skills which we have is we have a 20,000 plus resources across all the skills. So we can deliver on-site and offshore within a 24 hours. So that is our major, advantages to provide the services within your timeline. So, for all these services and for all these products we are providing to our customers at Edfar, we like to know about the current industry trends, what the CTOs, what the CEO and founder needs actually. So, we are super impressed with your bio too, and we would love to know more about you and what your future requirements will be there. So, let's start our today's discussions, and I hope you are also enjoying the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm,
thank you
I'm
so
I'm
much.
eager to see how the podcast goes forward.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prerna. So, Prerna, as you said that you all three are the woman entrepreneurs, right? So,
Mhm.
first, I would like to know, being a woman also, and in our organization also, most of the people right now, are a woman working full time remote. That too, full time remote. So,
Oh,
could
wow.
you
Okay.
share? Yeah, so could you share some of the significant challenges that you have faced in your entrepreneurial journey? And how did you overcome them?
Significant challenges of my entrepreneurial journeys. Okay, so my entrepreneurial journeys didn't wasn't a planned start. It just so happened. I just stumbled into it, and uh, honestly, ProductMe as a brand
Hmm.
was just supposed to be coffee meetups, maybe not even on a monthly basis. It was just to network and connect.
Yeah,
But thanks to the community members, thanks to everybody's interest and people attending our events,
yeah,
we grew to a space where we actually decided to convert Product Me, or we grew to a space where we want to take Product Me to the next
yeah.
level. Um,
That's
yeah, a few challenges okay, working full-time jobs, having family, having friends, it is sometimes difficult uh,
agree.
to concentrate. but
Yes.
but anytime there is something that needs to be completed, there's somehow or the other, there's always a way that pops up,
Yeah.
or a path builds up for us to complete the work. So that's one thing which always works for us, thankfully. And amongst the three of us, if one of us is not able to pick up the job, the other one is always there to support. So
Yeah.
it's not that you are in amongst the three of us. It's not you have taken responsibility of the job. You have to do it. It's
Right.
we all help each other. So let's say if somebody is not able to do it,
Yes.
the other person picks it up, we do it, and we all support each other. It's all about supporting and collaborating these days, right? And
Yeah.
you need to ask for help.
Yes. That's
Only,
very, yes, exact questions. Yes.
yeah, asking for help is sometimes seen as a downfall, but that's not the case. You always need help. There are people ready to help. If me or one of my founders or we don't know how we need to move forward, we always reach out to the community. And there are so many people who are ready to help from the community or our mentors or a circle of people who, circle of colleagues, anybody and everybody, they're all willing to support and they are a support and guidance system. We wouldn't be here without the support and the help that we've got from people around us.
Wonderful. So for you, it's like, managing community and building a community is the one important role that might have played, very crucial in your journey. From your words, it seems very clear, right?
Yes, it is very clear. It is clear because there are people who guide us even without us knowing. And they help shape our brain, like our mindset as to what we should do or how we should help another person.
Yes. Yes. So, Prerna, with your extensive experience in the brand building also, so what are the key strategies do you believe are essential for creating a strong and, memorable brand in the today's competitive landscape?
Uh, People's attention span is definitely um, reducing because there's so much happening around the world. A few key factors that as a brand consultant, as a startup consultant, I would always suggest to look at is authenticity and humanizing or personalization. So authenticity is being true to what the brand is, communicating a story which is unique to the brand,
Yeah.
and it is and humanizing a person, like bringing, okay, so humanizing, I would say, is who are your employees, what is the brand stand, what does the brand represent, what are the employees, how do you treat your employees, what are your brand what what do you do for your employees or for people that work with you. That is what the brand authenticity is about. So it shows that you care about your brand and you care about the people that work for your brand, and at the same time you will do the same for your customer too. So that is authenticity and humanizing the brand. Then comes storytelling or humanizing, a personalization. Every individual, to grab a person's interest or attention, you need to personalize the brand. With so much noise of different brands, of a lot of communications going through,
Yeah.
I am your customer. My attention will come to your brand only if you point out one element of the brand that is worthwhile for me. That's how you grab a user's attention. So that is something everybody needs to look at. And we try to follow that with a lot of the companies and a lot of the startups that we work with.
Right, right, right. That's wonderful to know about the things which you are, right now focusing and especially working on that. So, additionally, if I would like to, explore more about your customers and, about your specific kind of a project. So, can you just give brief intro about intro, or you can say brief into your customer requirements, or what are the current technologies you are using for a product me as well as digital marketing.
Sure. So I work with three brands. So ProductMe is my personal brand. I work with an advertising, marketing, branding strategy firm called as Sensibly Weird.
Yeah.
And I work with a lot of clients through them.
Yeah.
And their requirement changes based on what is required. So it can be marketing, it can be brand strategy. So that changes. And then I work with a brand with a company called Say Story, which is a an AI to voice to AI to content generation platform.
Okay.
So you can become a thought leader with Say Story.
It's
Yes.
wonderful to know. Actually, I had not heard about it. So
Um,
it's a
it's
Dubai based.
Yes, it is Dubai based. It is a platform which caters to people who want to become thought leaders in their avenue or in their space.
Okay.
And everybody knows content creation is not an easy task.
Right, right, right. Because nowadays, for every needs, for every product or every, you can say, service, the content is the basic needs behind, and basic, I can say, a marketing tool. So
Mhm.
content, for anything related to content, is definitely a useful thing.
Yes. It is in its beta phase. If anybody is interested to learn more about it, they can always go on to beta.saystory.co
Okay.
and register, and we'll add you to our platform. We'll add you to the platform soon.
Okay, that's wonderful. I will myself only try first
You're
because
more than welcome. You're more
yeah,
than
yeah, yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
And
So yes, please.
yeah, so that's those are the kind of brands I work with. Those are the three verticals that I work with currently. And Product Me is my baby, so most of my time does go with that. Product Me, for all these brands, what I look at is you can include 12, 20, 30, 40 technologies into your product.
Yeah.
But how do you empathize with your customer? How do you humanize the product for your customer? That is what I look at. How do you personalize the brand in such a way that it is like a buddy to your customer? That is what is my specialization, or that's what I look
Wonderful,
into.
wonderful. And I think for that, nobody can replace you.
I hope so.
Is
I
it?
hope I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to be
And that's a wonderful. That's a wonderful. Because for every technology, for every tool, there is a replacement, either with the price band or either if we use advancement. So for everything, there is a replacement. But for empathy, for humanizations, there is a no replacement of the people. So
no.
that's a wonderful thought. That's a wonderful thought. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. So, Prerna, looking ahead with the technology and on only, whatever you are, right now using tools and technologies. But
Mhm.
as a being an entrepreneur, what do you think? Is there any specific technological trends that you are eyeing for incorporation into your future projects or current projects, which needs, bit of a more digitalizations or advancements? So, in your thinking, what are the future technologies do you believe will be playing a significant role in, shaping this landscape of a digital product and community building, or for a product? Me, what do you think?
Mm. Okay, that's a very deep question. Let me try to come up with an answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure, sure.
There, honestly, there's so much going about with Product Me. Sorry, not with Product Me, with digital products these days that or digital trends. There is there's AI, there's big
Yeah,
tech, there's IoT, there's
yeah,
I don't know, there's so many of them. Now, AI seems to be the way forward,
yes,
and our life is definitely becoming much more comfortable with AI. It it is not now. Now the next thing is just about trying to figure out how we can use AI to make our daily lives a lot
yeah,
simpler. I'm not talking about just from a technologist perspective, but I'm talking about a common man perspective. It's about educating people how this platform or this technology is good for you and not being used in a bad way.
yeah,
If you look into the news, there's so many people. There are so many people who are falling into trouble. There are so many
correct.
scams happening because of AI. It's about educating people. This is not technology is not bad,
Yeah,
or advancements in technology is not bad. But you need to be a good advocate if what is happening or what is the way forward
yeah,
is right for you.
correct. So if you do the right usage, then the technology is definitely going to be good. But if you, fall into some bad things or you do it in a wrong way, then the technology will impact you in the very bad manner.
True. That's very true.
Yes, yes, yes. So this is all about digital transformation. But if we go into this product management, as you're one of the expertise also, so
Mhm.
how do you approach a product discovery to ensure the development of solutions that meet the evolving needs of the users? Or what are the methodologies or tools do you find most effective?
Um, there, the most easiest thing to do is you have an idea. Okay, now forget as we spoke about earlier. My background comes from design, marketing, product management to a certain extent, discovery or research. They all require, be it a be the fact that you're a designer, be the fact that you're a marketer, be the fact that you're a product manager, doesn't matter, be a technologist, doesn't matter. End of the day, your user is important.
Right.
So, and you are trying to solve a problem for the user. the the easiest and the most cost effective without a lot of spend that you can actually do is go talk to someone on the road. I wouldn't say network, but let's say you have a solution. You identify a problem. Maybe that is not, maybe that's not the actual problem. Maybe for the user it's a different perspective. You speak to 5 people. I'm not saying you have to speak to hundreds. The simplest thing you can do is speak to 5 people. Maybe in your circle, maybe outside your circle. Speak to 2 from your circle, speak to 3 others outside your circle. You will get so many different perspectives which will help improve your problem. Understand the problem, then come up with the solution.
Yes. Yes. Right way.
Don't try to validate only the solution. Sometimes that doesn't work. And it always has to be a mix of data, intuition, and experience.
Yes. So exactly in a, in the short form, if I would like to say it's a design thinking, is it?
It is like design thinking, yes. It is like design thinking, but it is something called as test and learn approach.
Yeah, that's also true. Very true. So that's
Test.
very impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Yes.
the thing is, a lot we've been seeing this for a while now. We see a lot of startups come into the market, and after some time, you don't even hear about them after a while. They come with a bang. Their product will be amazing. The XP the product will be amazing. A lot of money is put into marketing. But
Yes.
sometimes, if you actually look into the product and who the users are, maybe that's not the solution the user requires. Maybe their foundation wasn't strong. The the easiest or the simplest thing you can do is before you go jumping in, all hands in to build a product, just speak to 3 people. 3 people who you think are your ideal customers, who who are your personas that you generally do. Look into it. Put the user in the picture. Don't put the product into the user.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wonderful and very inspiring for me also to hear such a words. So you are telling us to more focus on a user-centric approach. So to utilize
Always.
this and methodologies for new product development. That's a wonderful and very
Yes.
impressive answer you have given. Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you so much. So Prerna, as you had already said that three women entrepreneurs are working.
Mhm.
So is there any other team or fellow members are also there?
We have people who support, and it's all about collaboration in the current space. Or yeah, not all. It is all about collaboration in the current environment.
Okay, so now, like, as you are an entrepreneur and you three are the main leading role, right? So,
Yes.
I'm not, asking about your experience or what you are actually, but as a, being a, I can say a founder, what are the things that you are making yourself learn something new, or how do you approach these learning things, or how do you in between your team manage the new technology or the things which are coming up?
Okay, for this, there are two keywords that I always stay by and that I always believe in, and somehow I have put it. It's somehow driven into my system because of my mentors and because of my journey. Is one is stay curious. Always stay curious. Doesn't matter if the technology is meant for you, but read about it. Just at least be curious enough to see what it is about. Not just technology, again, not just technology, anything and everything. And second is keep learning. Keep learning. Be adaptable, be resilient. Being adaptable is the best thing you can be. With ProductMe, we have tried and tested so many ways of doing events, of growing the community, that now we know, okay, this approach works, this might not, and we will continue doing the test and learn approach.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So you three people are investing in a particular time slot, or managing learnings and training for yourself, right? So
Yes.
yes, so that's required because in today's age, when we are working, every day something new, personal growth is more important. And
Yes.
what about the team? So, how do you ensure that whatever the team you hire, maybe for the full time, part time, or the remote, and
Mhm.
or as per customer requirements? So, how do you manage with that too?
Mm, Okay, so currently we haven't hired anyone. It's been us and people who are willing to support us. We were, as I said, we've all been collaborating, and you always learn something new from another person.
Yes.
So if I have some knowledge, I would rather hire somebody who has a very different perspective from me, so that I get to learn from that person and the other person gets to learn from me. That's my thought process. If when we start hiring, let me put it that way. When we are looking to hire, that is the thought process I would like to see in a person that we hire for any company that I work for.
That's a wonderful. That's a wonderful. So, whatever the views and whatever the questions, and are you had shared a very transparent review and transparent share. So that's a very insightful and exact real scenario you had shown to us. So as we are bringing this show to close up, I would like to ask you a one question, Prerna, if you
Uh-huh.
ask me. That is
No, go
other than
ahead.
this defined questions, I would like to ask you that if I would ask you not only behalf of me but behalf of all our audiences, in a one line, if you want to describe entrepreneurships and if you would like to give a advice to the future entrepreneurs or the startup people, what would be that wisdom you want to share with the audience?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. Okay. Um,
Please,
um,
please.
a few things from my learning is be adaptable.
Yeah.
So one is being adaptable. Be adaptable. I am still new. Like I have not even thread into deep waters. I'm still in the that surface level.
That's a great approach.
I need to go deeper. So I'm trying.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah.
I am still in the initial stages. So the best thing you can be is be curious. Be
Yes.
curious. Be open to feedback. Don't be closed. The best thing you can do for yourself is be curious and be open to feedback or suggestions or open to listening.
Yeah, that's exactly what the people right now require most.
Yes. That is one thing I would always say. And don't run behind revenue generation only. It is it's it is important. I'm not going to say no. It is important, but one funda that I always try to stay behind is money will come, but make sure your customer is in the forefront, or make sure your user is in the forefront. Make sure your product caters to the user, and you don't just market, because these days there's so many products in the market, or there's so many things happening around the world.
Right.
You need to how do I put it? You need to humanize, not okay, forget humanize, forget you're building something for the user. You're not building a product and making the user use it, right? The user has a need to use your product. So make sure you try and solve that problem. Put yourself, they say, right? Put yourself in another person's shoes.
Yes.
Be that, be curious, be open to listening, be adaptable, and be adaptable in such a way that um you don't have to spend a lot of money to be adaptable. It can be a very small thing. Before you go jumping into the deep end, test the waters, take the time, take the learning. The trust the process. Trusting the process will bring you the right people at the right time with the right opportunities.
Yes. Oh, wonderful share, wonderful share. So, as we conclude today's episode, I wanted to express gratitude for your time and the wonderful wisdom you had shared that is, directly from your heart. So, your dedication to shaping this, future of digital products and the product me and the product development and other areas where you are working. So, we look forward to following your continued success in all your endeavors. So, thank you, Prerna, for being an invaluable guest for adfartech Venture podcast. We are
Thank you.
eagerly anticipate for a future collaborations. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you for letting me share my views. Um, I came with an open mind. I didn't know. I didn't think too much. I came with an open mind. I was like, let's see how the podcast goes. I wanted to be that, and honestly, this is actually my first time I'm doing a podcast. So hope this is one stepping stone. One stepping stone for
Definitely, definitely it
for
will be.
many more.
Definitely it will be. And the way you are sharing your thoughts and wisdoms and the way you are leading the business, it will definitely, gives you a very good height and reach with your true, the open heart and open conversation. So that is the very best thing I'd found in you. So to my audience also, I would like to request you that if you are eager to learn more about the Prerna Prasad and her impactful ventures, so connect with her on a LinkedIn and explore this Product Me and other association as she has, described in the podcast. So for deeper insights into various industries and thought leader, you can also follow the adfartech Venture podcast on YouTube and the LinkedIn. So till the next time we meet with some other insightful episodes and the insightful guests, stay informed and stay inspired. And again, thank you so much, Prerna, for being with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sona. And Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you. Thank you so much, and wishing you a lot of success and the future, better associations. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Prerna. Yeah,
All
thank you
the
so
best to
much.
you too. Thank you. Looking
Yeah,
forward to
thank
the
you.
podcast.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you.